I am going to work on showing you how to do some wrist stretches. So this is basically wrist, forearm, even you might feel this in your elbows, your bicep. So we're going to work on a series of different stretches for your wrists. If you do a lot of yoga, this can be really helpful. So you definitely will need your blocks, and I just want you to come into any seated pose that's comfortable. We're going to start off with a carpal tunnel stretch. So if you have any issues, and the carpal bone is going to run across the thumb right up to the base of the wrist. So normally you'll start feeling this shooting pain right into the thumb. So we're going to start with the right hand, and I want you to kind of karate chop the ribs. Now let the right thumb hang out, and you're going to take the left thumb and just kind of cross across it, and the palm is going to come down. So you can kind of see the whole palm is down, but my thumb is reaching across the top of the thumb, and I just want you to pull it back. And you can do this, you know, just maybe holding for a moment, and then just kind of working it back and opening that thumb. And you can stay here for as long as you want. Don't overstretch. So, you know, 30 seconds, a minute, really good. And again, you can use any combination of these. I'm going to show you a number of different ones. We're going to do the other side. So left hand karate chops the base of the ribs. I'm going to grab with the right thumb across the top of the left thumb, and I'm just going to pull that left thumb back. And you're going to feel this pretty quickly. Now you're going to feel it a lot more with your dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, you're going to feel it more with your right, left-handed, obviously more with your left. And then just maybe working it back a few times. If you're feeling too much pain in the thumb, you're pulling on the thumb, so try to make sure you're actually pulling on the base of the thumb, right where the palm is. And keep your fingers together. All right, so shake out the fingers a little bit, shake out the wrists. Okay, so we're gonna come down, and I want you to, I'm gonna refer to these as the eyes of the elbows. So my hands are gonna be forward, and I'm gonna spread my fingers out. Spread your fingers and make your thumb and your index finger so it kind of resembles a J, not an L. Now I want you to rotate the arms out. So the eyes of the elbows are gonna face out. And again, the arms are shoulder distance, and rotate them in. And just keep rotating a little bit. And then rotating out, round the back a little bit, and then pull the chest through. And then bring the elbows in. Face the fingers, so the fingers are facing up. We're going to do the same thing. So bring your hands just a little bit closer. So again, the wrists are still somewhere around the shoulders. And I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to start to rotate. Keep the thumb knuckle pads down and the finger knuckle pads, and make sure none of the fingers are touching each other. And then maybe hold the rotation so the eyes of the elbows are facing towards the knees. And then maybe out, and just find where you're holding some of those. When you're ready, turn your fingers, face them forward towards your knees. If that's not happening, don't worry about it. Okay, and again, I'm gonna start to bend my elbows. Keep your thumbs down and straighten. Bend your elbows, push your wrists down, straighten. And start to see how much I can press down. Now, keeping your hands down, try to walk your knees in a little bit, curl your toes, and see if you can start to shift back. Keep the wrists down, straighten out the arms as much as you can. Pull your shoulders back. So I'm not up here, I'm down here. So push the shoulders back, and then find this little movement in the shoulders. Keep the arms as straight as you can. Micro bend the elbows if you start feeling any discomfort along the elbows. And then start to let the heel of the hands come up. Keep the thumbs down if you can, and then keep working it back. Thumbs are gonna start to come up. Let the knuckles come out. Spread the thumbs out a little bit. and kind of pull the fingers back. When you're ready, bring the hands back down, turn the fingers forward, sit back onto the knees and just shake your hands out for a moment. Be really gentle when you're shaking out. So kind of like you're just trying to sling something really gently off your fingers and you're not swinging it across to the other room. So bring your arms out a little bit. So again, sitting any way that's comfortable. Bring the elbows so the elbows are facing out. And you're going to come into this cactus position. Now squeeze the arms together as much as you can. Hands are going to come together. If the forearms can come together, great. See if you can take the thumbs in, rotate the hands out, and then bring the pinkies in and start to rotate the thumbs back. So I'm trying to keep the wrists together, pull the thumbs back as far as they'll go, pull the elbows up, and keep pushing the thumbs back as far as you can. Bring the hands together, bring the hands out. So palms are facing out as I do this. And I'm just gonna do this a few times. You might notice that you start to feel this in different areas of the body. Keep the elbows lifting up. Keep the shoulder blades open. Last two. Last one. And bring the hands down, shake them out. So arms are gonna come out to the side. Elbows are gonna bend. And I'm gonna pull my hands back so my fingers are kind of pulling towards my ears. Now, as you're here, think about trying to push the hands up just a little bit, but I'm not pushing the arms up. I'm just trying to see, can I lift the fingers up a little bit? Spread the fingers a little bit more. Pull the fingers towards you, and then press the palms out. Press the palms down. So I'm keeping the elbows in this kind of cactus position, and I'm gonna work the hands forward and back, and you will feel this. I feel this in a number of different areas. Spread the fingers, keep the pinkies away, keep the elbows lifted up. Try to go a little slower. So I'm pulling the fingers down, but again, the fingers kind of are looking like this. So thumbs are reaching out, and then pull the fingers back like your palms are reaching up. Let's do 5 and up, 4 and up, 3, oh, these are hard, and 2, and 1. Hold here, make a fist. Squeeze the fingers in, press the thumb underneath the fingers and pull your knuckles in. So pull your knuckles in towards your forearms. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the wrists and just kind of roll them out and go both directions. Bring the elbows in. So you're gonna feel that in the shoulders. You're gonna feel that through the forearms. We're gonna do a couple of different ones like that. Again, sitting any way that's comfortable. I want you to extend your arms long. So wrists and shoulders stay in alignment as I do this. Spread your fingers out. Now, pull your fingers down without letting your arms come down. So almost like you're trying to grow your fingers. Pull your fingers down and see if you can push your pinkies out. Push your pinkies out to the side, but keep your arms shoulder distance. So I'm not reaching the arms out here. Pull the arms forward, keep the shoulders away from the ears. So there's a definitive movement that the arms are kind of coming up and down. The forearms are reaching up. Keep the fingers spreading. Let's do 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the fingers out. Pull your fingers in like you're gripping something and then let them go. Grip, let them go. Pull the knuckles towards the wrist. Pull the knuckles towards the wrist. Last 3. Last 2. I know my hands got really wide. Last 1. Nice. Bring the fingers so they face towards your face. Same thing. So I'm going to pull the knuckles in, open. Pull the knuckles in, open. Pull the knuckles in, open. Last one. Pull the knuckles in, open, down. So wrists are facing down. Press the palms up. Push your palms forward. Lengthen your arms if you can. Draw your navel in. Spread your fingers. Pull your hands down. Let's fan them out. So up and down. Keep the shoulders and the wrists so they're on that same plane. 5 more. 4, separate the fingers. Notice if they want to come together. 2, 1. Nice. Relax the arms. Okay, so roll out your wrist. Just take your hands together, roll out your wrist a few times. Now you can do that same kind of a technique with your wrists. Sometimes you can use a block, and I like to build the blocks up. And I'm gonna plant the forearms down on the blocks. And as I do this, I'm gonna squeeze the arms in, and the fingers are gonna kind of press towards the blocks and just reaching up and down. 5, 4, 3, keep the forearms down. 2, 1, holding here, separate the fingers as much as you can, pull the elbows down, keep stretching, pull your fingers and try to see, can your fingers without bending touch the block, pull the wrists in, nice, relax the arms. Back of the palms the palms are facing up, back of the forearms are down. So I'm gonna curl the fingers in, knuckles in, pull them towards your wrists, extend out, pull them in, extend out. So find these movements first, kind of see which arm, which hand might be a little weaker, which forearm might be a little weaker. So if you do extreme exercises, if you do weightlifting, this is going to be hugely helpful for that forearm wrist strength. So if you do a lot of pull-ups, you should be doing these every day. So bring the hands in, keep the forearms down, pull the fingers towards you. Staying here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the hands, bring the palms together, roll out the wrists. All right, so you're gonna take those blocks aside. Just bring your hands down, and I want you to take your hands so your hands come down towards the mat and start to make little circles around the wrists. And by now, you should already feel that your wrists probably feel a lot looser. Turn your palms so your palms face up. And if you need to, walk your knees a little closer. You can curl your toes. I'm gonna press the wrists so the wrists come down. And I just want you to roll into the wrists a little bit. Now curl the thumb so the thumb comes across the hand and try to pull the fingers in. Now you're not gonna grip really tightly because I don't want you to hurt your thumb. So just keep the fingers connected, straighten the arms. Lighten the grip so you're not putting pressure on the thumb at all. So my fingers can come open at any time, thumb come down, fingers are lightly holding. Like you have, let's say, something alive next to your thumb and your fingers, do not grip. Okay, you can put a lot of damage to your thumb or your wrist. Now just see if you can start to straighten the arms. And if you can't, stay in this bent pose and just pushing in. If you're able to straighten, straighten. If you're able to lift the spine up a little bit, lift the spine, keep the fingers connected if they're able, and then draw the chest down. And just find a few of these cat-cows, feeling that fire in the hands, noticing which fingers wanna open. Last one. Nice, walk the hands down. Woo! Oh, those are fiery. Okay, so spread the fingers out. Yeah, and that's when sometimes I'll realize that, oh, one finger isn't doing the work and the other fingers are doing a lot of work. So you can see which finger wants to start to open a little bit more. Press the palms down, do those little circles again. So get some movement going in the wrist. And then these are wrist stretches. When you come up, you're gonna lift up onto the fingertips, press down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, press the hands down. See if you can lightly grip the mat. You're gonna pull yourself back, grip your fingers, and when you grip your fingers, kind of pull your fingers in towards your thumbs. And then let them go. Pull your fingers in towards your thumbs. Let them go. Pull your fingers in towards your thumbs. Sit back if you can. Walk your fingers forward a little bit. Tense your wrists. So as you tense your wrists, you're kind of getting all the nerves in the hand a little more open. And if you want, if this feels good, squeeze the fingers in towards each other. All right, that is really great wrist exercises, really great ways to start strengthening your forearms, getting all your fingers active in holding you in any of the physical activities that you're doing, even if it's on the computer, making sure that everything is working efficiently. If you liked this, please message me. If you have any comments, please feel free to add those, and subscribe to this page so you can find new great tips that I'm going to offer every week. All right, thank you so much. Namaste.